afternoon, teman Pro 2, and welcome to Sore Ceria English, your afternoon favorite, teman Pro 2. And here at 4 p.m., you're with us, ARA, and also Dwi, and also Adiba here to bring you good vibes and warm conversation. And always, at 4 p.m., we have a guest here in Studio Pro 2, teman Pro 2. And today's episode is also really special because we have a guest all the way from Yaman. He is a student at Polytechnic Negeri Malang and currently studying informatics engineering, right? And we'll be diving into an exciting topic, and you can also watch our live on YouTube RRI Malang Official, teman Pro 2. And you can also ask HAMMAM, it is our guest today, at 081 555 600879. And let's introduce our guest star today, teman Pro 2. Here, HAMMAM ABDULLAH.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You can also say hi to the webcam because we're also live on YouTube.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. Also, we have a co-host here, teman Pro 2. There's Dwi and Adiba.
Hi! This is so exciting.
It's so nice to meet you guys here. Thank you so much also, HAMMAM, for coming here today. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good. Okay. So, can you introduce yourself to teman Pro 2, please?
Alright, I'll start with my name. My name is HAMMAM Abdullah bin Ghalib. I'm from Yemen, and I was born in Saudi Arabia. So actually, I didn't live a lot in Yemen. I was born, and until I was 15, I was in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So yeah, after that, I lived some years in Yemen. Then I moved to Indonesia.
Oh.
And yeah, as you mentioned before, I study at Programa at TE or IT. And yeah, you can ask me about anything. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming here, HAMMAM. And so you already moved to Yemen. So you was born in Saudi Arabia, and you moved to Yemen at 15 years old.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you still have family at Arab?
Yes, I do. All my family actually in Arab.
Oh. Okay.
Only my mom, my sister are here. So yeah.
Here in Malang or here in
Malang?
Oh, in Malang.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, so why did you choose to study in Malang, especially in Polytechnic Negeri Malang?
All right. So actually, I was in Indonesia, or especially in Malang, before I get my scholarship in Programa.
Okay.
So I was here in Malang, and I was just as any student looking or searching for like a good universities and scholarships and so on. And actually, I got accepted in 3 scholarships at that time. But I chose Programa exactly because I think it's maybe best of the 3 in the IT.
Okay.
So yeah, it matched me, and I also have some friends who studied at Programa, so they advised me to choose Programa. So that's why I chose it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my.
And the other one, the 2 others, also in Malang, or?
Yes, all 3 in Malang.
Oh, okay. So, what were your expectations before your coming to Indonesia? And is that match, or there's any difference?
Some difference actually, especially in the language, because when I was in Arab Saudi or Yemen, I was trying to improve or learn English.
Okay.
So I thought that when I learn English, I can go like anywhere in the world, and I can use the English.
But
but this was like one of the shocks.
because Indonesians are not really good at English.
Maybe the people like in universities and in the work fields, there's many of them can speak like good English, but I mean in the streets, in the markets and so on, the English
cannot speak English.
Yeah, they cannot speak English.
It's quite a struggle, I guess. It's quite a struggle.
Yeah.
How do you overcome that, HAMMAM? the struggle of language barrier or feeling like, how am I supposed to speak when people doesn't understand?
Yeah, that was the case in my first year, especially before joining or starting in the college,
Yeah.
because it was also hard to find an Indonesian friends. So I didn't know how exactly should I start learning the bahasa. But after that, I think I got like most of my friends now are from Indonesia. So yeah, in daily life and when we go out anywhere, we use bahasa. So for now, I improved my bahasa. So well,
Okay.
So you have adapt, yeah?
yeah.
Okay, but did you experience any funny or like awkward moments during your first time here?
Actually, yes. If I'm not mistaken, in my first week here, I was learning bahasa from a book.
Okay.
So I was learning the numbers, if I'm not mistaken, and it was like 1, 2, 3 until
Yeah.
10, and after 10 it's 11.
Yep.
But at that time, I didn't know that. So I went to a supermarket, and when I put my stuff, I told them, "Is it 10.000?"
Oh, okay.
So 10.000 was 11 in my
Yeah.
So I didn't remember.
Your
So
mind, right?
he didn't understand me. So I needed to pull my book and open it and search for what is 11. And yeah, he was laughing at me. I felt embarrassing, but yeah.
That's quite an experience, yeah.
Yeah, but
Quite an experience.
when someone or they laugh at you, maybe it will embarrass you at that time, but it will make you learn better.
Yes.
So yeah,
Right. And how about the weather?
it's so good. Actually, it's so good because in my places, even in Saudi Arabia or Yemen, it can go to 45.
It's really hot
degree.
there.
Yeah, 45 degree, 42 around that. So it's really hot.
I mean, it's hot here for some of us, though. It's hot here for some of
I
us.
never find it.
Because but you didn't feel like cold at all at your first time here.
I feel cold. Actually, like every month I got sick because of the cold. But yeah, even some month of the year, my friends in the class, they say, "Oh my God, it's so hot." And when I check, it's like 26 degrees. So I was like, you didn't experience what I was. You didn't feel the real hot. So yeah, I actually really love the weather here.
How about the food? Do you already adapted with the food around here?
Some of the food I still cannot accept it. Like
Can you mention those?
like taho.
Tahu.
I tried to eat it many times, but I just can't accept it.
Okay.
But on the other side, there's many good dishes like rendang.
Okay.
I love rendang.
Our national pride, though.
Yeah, I
We
love
can keep
rendang.
that after this song because I think it's gonna pretty long for the talk. Okay.
Okay.
So after this one song, Hammam.
Okay.
Yes, 92. Kamu juga pakai bahasa Indonesia deh akhirnya. Kebablasan ya. Kita biasa ngomong pakai bahasa Indonesia jadinya. Okay, you're still here on Sorry Ceria English 92 and you can also watch us on RRI Malang Official or where can we ask question, Adiba?
You can ask question on our telephone,
Yes,
Kak.
WhatsApp number at
Yep. At ini use Indonesian or bilingual or gimana nih nyebut nomor teleponnya?
081 aja.
Oke,
gitu,
udah biar
gampang
akrab ya. 081 555 600 879.
So talk about your culture shock here in Indonesia. So you talked before like there's like you also there's a plenty Indonesian food that you still have to adapt, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned that tahu.
Yes.
Why tahu? Because in Arab there's no.
There's nothing like similar to taho. Because the first time I even got it in a dish, I thought it's like some sponge or something like that.
Okay.
I didn't even know that I should eat it. But
Is it like
when
the texture that's wrong for you or
I think so.
the texture? I
think
can
so.
see that.
I
Or
think
maybe you eat that kind of cece, what is called like quite
I
similar
think
with
it's like,
tahu.
like the skin of a cow.
Cow
yeah,
skin.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I tried to eat it like many times, but still couldn't accept it.
Okay. But have you eaten tempe?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh, okay,
yeah, for
really?
tempe, it's good.
So Hammam is team tempe.
Tim tempe.
In
Betul, betul,
Indonesia,
betul.
there's a lot of debate. Like,
Mhm.
are you team tahu or are you team tempe?
Okay.
Two
Something like
sides.
that.
There's like
What-
two
what
crucial
team are you
sides. I'm on both sides
I'm
actually.
on team tahu actually.
Excellent.
You just offended her
Yeah.
basically.
She's
No,
more
it's
open.
okay. It's okay.
Oh,
It's
it's
fine.
okay, it's okay.
Okay. So what Indonesian food that you like most?
Number one is rendang. I cannot change that.
Oh,
Rendang is the best.
Okay.
And if not rendang, maybe it's satay. Yeah, I like
Satay.
satay.
Sate ayam or sate kambing or?
Kambing.
Oh, I
We-
see.
Because in Arab,
Yeah,
Arab you
Arab
used
people
to-
we always go for kambing or
Oh, okay.
meat.
Okay,
not
but is there
chicken.
any
You see
difference?
peanut or not?
Sometimes yes, but not a lot of it. Like
Oh.
I like it more spicy than
Okay.
kacang.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Pretty high spicy tolerance.
Yeah, yeah.
But is there any difference with apa ya namanya kayak olahan kambing gitu? Food apa sih bahasa Inggris apa? Jadi bingung deh.
What is it?
Like kambing,
Like how they cooked
how
it.
they cook kambing in
Oh,
Arab
okay.
and in Indonesia.
And here,
there
yeah.
are
The
difference.
differences between the Arabic, how to cook it, the lamb,
I
and also
understand.
Indonesia.
Actually, it's a big difference because mostly in Arab, when we cook the meat,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the families in Arab. It's usually big families. So
Yeah, yeah.
one family can be like 10 persons or maybe even more. So sometimes even when they want to cook a meat or kambing, they just cook the whole thing.
Yeah. So,
So,
that's why
yeah.
I have a that kind of question here. Why they always cook the whole of
Like
the
the whole-
lamb?
Yeah.
big
And then they
portion.
pick in the what is the middle of the rice
Yeah.
with a
This is usually in the weddings and like maybe some events, but the big families are also they does this in just for no reason.
Because it's the recipe.
We cannot finish it at one time, but
yeah.
like maybe one day and the another it's already clean.
Okay.
We already finish it.
Okay.
So
What is called nasi biryani or
biryani.
Biryani.
yeah.
Biryani.
You,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
you can find it here, right? I mean, like there's a
Is
lot
that
of
same?
Arabian food that you can find here in Indonesia.
Actually,
And is it similar enough with the taste in Arab or in Yemen?
for the,
The taste,
Arabic,
the taste.
yeah, the Arabic people, which is sold by Indonesian people, it's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
But actually, my brother is selling here.
Oh,
He's-
really?
Yeah.
Okay, you can also tell the.
The name of the store or the name of the restaurant.
It's wait, I forgot.
Oh my god.
How can I? It's Kul Washkur. Yeah, it's called Kul Washkur. So it means eat and be thankful.
Oh,
Yeah.
Meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
what's the name of the restaurant
Check
in
it out
here,
after
Malang?
Kul Washkur.
Bashkor.
Kul
Yeah,
Washkur.
yeah.
Okay.
This is the name.
In
Where-
Cairo?
where's the
Near
store?
Cairo?
It's in Sawahan, if you know. Kasih.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
Sawahar, okay.
Yeah.
I would like to try it.
We should go
Is it
check
made by original, like the
Yeah.
original
Yeah,
recipe?
Pure taste.
Yes.
All right. And
Okay,
how did
okay.
you deal with the differences in food or the weather?
As I said, maybe the hardest was the first year because the weather was way different and also
Okay.
the food.
Mhm.
So I took a time until I feel comfortable with the weather and also the food and even as I said I like most is rendang, but I didn't know about rendang until like 1 year. One of my friends said, "Hammam, kamu pernah makan rendang?"
Okay.
So I said no, I want to try it. So that was the first time, and since that time I eat it every week.
Wow.
Until now, or
Yes, until now.
okay, maybe I can recommend you some places that sell good rendang after this.
Yeah, this
Take a
will
note.
be great.
That
Yes.
would be great. And were there any habits or like social behavior in Indonesia that maybe confused you?
Habits. There is actually, but is it like habits in the religion or outside the religion? Like what exactly? Because
You can tell both.
Maybe you should tell me about actually you live in Tarim town, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's
I live there.
Yeah, religious Islamic people.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
you should tell me about what is the daily activity before they do what's that kind of work before it, or they read Holy Quran or something else. And
In there.
yeah, and there or maybe they have that kind of a group of people that would like to read the Quran together or do
Or-
that kind of zikir. Yeah.
So in Tarim, if you were like just like from Tarim, not because there's a lot of Indonesian people
Yeah,
in Tarim.
yeah,
they
in Darul
they come to
Mustafa,
study
yeah.
Quran, in
Yeah.
Darul Mustafa, and
Yeah.
because they know Habib Omar, if you know.
Yeah.
So, but for the Tarim people which live in there, daily we just like we meet in the masjid after the Asr Salat,
Yeah.
Salat Asr. So from after Salat Asr until Maghrib, this is like a session for Hafal Quran.
Oh.
So
okay.
yeah, there's like a one big mosque, and there's like more than maybe 300 until
Oh, really?
500 students.
Wow.
Even they don't need like to absent or write down their name. They just need to sit there and wait for some sheikh to
check.
Like
yeah.
pick the
Yeah, so what they hafal, they just read it for the sheikh,
Okay,
and
okay.
if there's any mistakes, he
Correct then.
he correct it, and the other day he comes back with the corrected version.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this is like a daily habit from Asar until Maghrib, and actually, if any of the children, even if they are like 5 years old or something like that, their fathers force them to go to that places.
Oh, I see.
And maybe I don't know it's wrong or correct, but some of the sheikh have their wood stick.
That's quite common in Asian countries. So please let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have that wood stick, and if some of the student like if he did well but some mistake, it's fine. But if he like forgets all what he
Oh, the first.
yeah all the surat or
Yeah.
whatever it is, he must get some.
Mistake.
Yeah.
That's Asian behavior.
That's the Asian way of dealing with
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, in here also.
I mean, I guess we also have kind of the same thing, right?
Yes.
Here.
It's not only when you recited Quran, but also when you're in class, like we're just chit chat while the teacher
Writing down on the board.
write down on the board, and we just some teacher are just
Throw the-
throw the
yeah.
sticks
Or the
to
chalk, yeah.
our
To the
table.
students,
Yep. Or even smacking us with whatever
or with the
there.
chalk, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, smash on the table with
Yeah.
what is stick. Yeah.
So it's not just you, Hammam. It's all of us.
Please quiet.
As me when I was a kid, of course I didn't like that. Of course I didn't like that. But now when I like read some surat and I find myself like still remembers it. I'm thankful to that sheikh that he hits me that time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's just
So they make
surprise.
you remember, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that any different behavior on the education system in Yemen and Indonesia?
Mhm.
For the education, I cannot actually like be sure because I didn't study like in school here. I just went like to college.
Yep.
So I'm not
When you
really
can,
sure.
like you can tell maybe
Yeah.
your
Maybe like in here,
school
yeah.
experience, your elementary, or when you were in your high school.
Actually, also my high school wasn't very good because it was in COVID time.
Oh.
And the first year I was in Yemen, then the second year I was part of it in Malaysia, and when I graduated, actually I was in Indonesia.
So you move around a lot.
Yeah, so because it's online,
Oh.
so
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
lucky you.
So
Lucky you, exactly.
it's kind of lucky because I can travel and study at the same
Yeah.
time.
Right.
But at the same time, it's I always prefer like offline school if someone want to like actually learn, because when you face the lecturer and other student, you can learn better. In my
Oh,
opinion,
Yeah,
yeah.
That also happened
Yeah.
in my college year when the COVID happens. I was in college,
Yeah.
like I was in my second or third year. And the one thing that I didn't like the most is when I can hang out with my friends. We just stay at our boarding house, like I can go anywhere, I can eat anything. Like, oh my god, it's just.
Yeah.
Did you
Just
learn
that.
anything, Ara?
I
Did
learned
you
to
learn?
cook actually.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Okay,
deal.
okay. Wow, that's
Cool.
pretty fun.
That's really fun.
Okay.
What a time.
So, when you were learning your college here, is there any like difficulties that you faced?
Learning the what?
Learning when you were
When
learning
you are
on college here
in college, do you have
Indonesia?
any difficulty, for example, in
Maybe
friends,
the
maybe in
bahasa,
some friend, bahasa,
language, or
habit, yeah, culture?
Yeah, the bahasa. I already fixed it. I think I'm already good in bahasa, so it's not a problem anymore.
okay.
But bahasa Jawa is a problem.
That's another level. Hello.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, because when I come here, as I said before, like I had English, so I said, okay, I'm safe, I'm good. But then I found out that I must learn bahasa. So I learned bahasa, but after that I found that I must learn bahasa Jawa also. So it's kind of still hard for me, but I'm trying to learn.
Talk about bahasa. Can you please teach us some Yemen language, maybe?
Oh, this is fun. This is fun.
Okay, but before that, in my opinion, if you want to like learn Indonesian, Java, and English together, it's easier than only learning Arabic.
Yes, I agree. It traumatized me during my
Yeah.
high school,
Yeah.
and
So have you learned about Arabic?
actually, it's a mandatory language
Okay.
in my previous school.
Okay.
Before the high school era, because I used to take like this kind of Islamic school,
Okay.
so it's mandatory,
Okay.
and I did not survive. I survived.
When I ask my
severe
friends,
trauma.
they say their biggest problem was the harakat.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Like
traumatizing.
the makhraj and
Yeah.
how do you say?
And the
Qalqalah.
spelling
Yeah,
like
something.
fatha, kasra, or
Yeah.
dhamma.
Oh my god.
This
Okay,
is
but
the
we would like
hardest
to
one.
know, like just simple
Uh,
greetings, maybe.
Maybe we can say to the camera like ahlan bikum fi RRA. Ahlan bikum is welcome to.
Okay.
So ahlan bikum, it's like
Ahlan bikum.
Yeah, it's good. Ahlan bikum.
Ahlan bikum.
And yeah, maybe you heard it before in school, like sabahul khair or masal khair, which is selamat pagi, selamat siang, and so on.
Okay. How about nice to meet you?
Ahlan wa sahlan.
No. I'm not sure that you can spit it out, but try. تشرفت بمعرفتك.
Sorry, what?
This is all for
Yeah.
today. Thank you for
Yeah, I know you will
That's a
not.
long sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the easiest one is تشرفنا.
Tasharafna.
Yeah.
Tasharafna. How? Tasharufna.
Sharafna.
Yes, the Sharafna.
Is that correct?
Oh yeah, nice to meet you.
Tasharufna.
Yeah.
Sharafna.
Thank you.
Yo Yukti.
Oke, teman Pro 2 nanti juga I come back with Indonesian language again. Okay. Teman Pro 2, so don't go anywhere because we still have a lot to talk
Yep.
with HAMMAM and Dwi and also Adiba. So don't go anywhere, teman Pro 2. So Tuan Pradua, you're still here on Sore Ceria English with ARA and HAMMAM and also Dwi and also Adiba.
Yay.
Okay, so there's a question that are coming to our WhatsApp account, ya Adiba, ya.
Yep.
And can you please read it for HAMMAM to answer it?
Okay, so I think I'll begin with the first one, ya Kak ya.
Okay.
The first one on top. Hi HAMMAM, what was your biggest culture shock in Indonesia?
All right. Okay, for the culture shock, maybe. Actually, I still don't know its name until now.
Okay.
But it's about because that happened in my first stay in Malang. I was just heading to the hotel, and the street was very like macet.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was wondering like why is it? But when we just got the chance to pass from that macet,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
it was like a lot of people carrying like a dragon. It's like a big red dragon, and their bodies are colored with like
The black
yellow and green
Oh, okay.
and yeah, also black. So I still don't know what is that, and it's like Buddha maybe
Oh,
habit or
okay.
something like that,
Uh-huh.
because there's like carrying a big like something like a dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, they are like black and red, and I was like, oh my god, what are they doing? Because I didn't know a lot about the Islam in Indonesia.
Yeah, okay.
So my vision or what I know is it's Islamic country. So I thought it's all like 100% of Indonesia are Muslim
Okay,
people.
yeah.
I didn't know that there's a lot of religions. It
Yeah,
was just
okay.
my first day.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was like, could be this. How is these Muslims like?
Oh, so you get confused.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they are Muslim, but they are carrying a red dragon. They are like covering their skin with black,
Yeah.
and they are singing there's a DJ which like blow my ears.
Or maybe you're talking about Bantengan or Sonhorek maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Quite a trend.
I think
Like
Music
full,
dragon,
like
yeah.
full hat, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's like a big dragon head, and they are carrying it, and they're like a long line behind it, and they are just going to the street.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I still don't know what they call that. And actually, I still don't know what culture or what religion.
Oh, that is might be from China. Yeah.
Or Barongsai.
Barongsai, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the
Maybe.
dragon.
And that was shocked you the most here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I just told my family like, oh,
People here are dancing
yeah,
with.
maybe we are not in a Muslim city. But after that, I found like it's normal. Like it's just I thought this will be every day. So I was shocked. But after that, no, it's
Okay, okay.
yeah, that's fine.
That's fun. Okay. Next question. Mom, have you tried durian? What did you think?
Mhm.
I tried it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think it's
Actually, I tried it in first month here,
Mhm.
and what I didn't know, and no one told me that it's
Smell good.
its
The
smell
smell?
is so strong.
Yeah.
So I just opened it. I took one, tried it,
and
didn't like it, and then put the rest in the kulkas or
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, and I just went to sleep. And the other day when I opened the kulkas, oh my god,
did you faint?
everything in that, everything there, I cannot eat it like it all tastes like durian.
Common mistake.
Yeah,
No.
so I just needed to clear all of it, take it all out.
Okay. You need to like store it in a like plastic
Yeah,
or so
I
it
didn't
doesn't
know.
smell
I
the whole
I just
fridge.
put it
Open
open
it.
like
You know, Hammam, fun fact, there are a few places, like public places here in Indonesia that does not allow us to bring durian, like directly.
Like in
Because of the
theater.
smell.
Yeah, or lift, even like when you go somewhere to the mall,
Oh.
you cannot just basically
Or
hold-
train.
Yeah, or train, public transport, you cannot just hold a bare durian. It's for
Because people
durian.
will
Even it's not
divide to
open yet.
I
teams.
think if it's
No,
not
but
open,
it's okay.
it's
It's the
okay.
same. No, it's the same because
It's the
durian
same.
still smells so strong. So
Oh.
even you don't open it, it still smells.
Oh.
Because in Indonesia, there's people like divide into two teams here.
Yep.
People who like durian and people who don't like durian. So
Basically hates
they
durian.
hate it. Okay. It's,
Since that time, I have like durian issues.
it's just understandable.
Yeah,
That's a new vocab.
yeah.
Durian issue.
I didn't try it since that time.
Okay, next question, Adiba.
Okay, so next on, do you miss Yemeni food or can you find it in Indonesia? I think we already talked about this, yeah, Kak, ya?
Yeah, but maybe only about missing it. I can find many dishes here, even made by restaurants, or I cook it by myself.
Okay.
So it's kind of fine for me. Not like really missing the food. So it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. You can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Okay. And the last question is, do you celebrate any Yemeni traditions while in Indonesia?
Yemeni traditions. Actually, no. Maybe only like in Salat Eid, and
Okay.
yeah, in Salat Eid we make like a big group, like all the Yemeni people in Malang. We just group in Ubi in Brawijaya.
Oh.
So yeah, we pray there, and after the prayer we sit together. Maybe we are around like 100.
Oh, wow.
So it's like we make a big circle, and then we just share like how are you, and because we don't see each other a lot because
Okay.
all of us are students.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe only in Eid Adha and Eid Fitr we meet, and we just have like a small activities, some questions, some we try to have some fun. But
Oh, that's
yeah, for like Yemeni habits, maybe only in the weddings.
In the weddings.
Yeah, we do our dances, and we can bring our food.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what's the difference when you people do weddings in Yemen?
It's quite different.
Okay, so the
Because
dance or
it's in Yemen the women and men cannot be in the same place.
oh okay.
So if there is a
Oh,
wedding, if there
Yep.
is a wedding, there must be separated.
Separate ways, right?
Yeah, so not even close.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, I see.
Like not even the same house, because they're in the weddings the women love to wear like their best outfits.
That's true.
Yeah, so to make them comfortable, the man like goes like kinda far away. So
Okay.
we separate. So yeah, and the dances we do it in the streets actually. Like after the wedding, we go to the street and we dance, and even when the bride and the man goes, we follow that car and dancing
Okay.
all the way long.
Oh, so people know that there's a wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how many kilometers actually?
Sometimes it's
More than 2, 3?
2 until 3 is fine.
Oh.
We sing and dance all the way. It's fine. Unless we're having fun, we can continue.
Okay, that's a lot of energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's the last question.
Yes.
Adibail from today, and because it's almost 5 p.m. Hammam, yeah, so I would like to ask you our last question. So, what are your future goals after graduating from Polinema?
Okay.
Future plans, maybe.
After graduating, actually, I have a plan to stay in Indonesia. Not sure of that plan, but if it works, I think I will be happy to live in Indonesia. Because actually, I didn't mention before, but I went to more than maybe 15 until 20 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, but maybe every country has like a good side and a bad side. As I said before, Malaysia, all the people can speak English, and there's a lot of Yemeni people. But at the same time, I felt that the Indonesian people are more humble.
Okay.
So I felt
True,
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even I stayed in Malaysia around 6 months, but I didn't learn a single word.
Wow.
But when I come to Indonesia, it's easy because the people are humble. They like to help.
Yeah, it's
So-
more different. Yeah.
Yeah. So even like I didn't complete like around 4 years, but I feel like I'm local.
I feel like you're local or
Welcome to Indonesia, actually.
welcome home, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you so much, Hammam, for coming here, and
Yeah. Thank you.
that's a lot of an inspiring and eye-opening talk we've had today. And thank you so much for sharing your honest experience, your challenges and reflection with us
Yeah.
today. And we learned a lot today.
We learned a lot.
actually.
It's very eye-opening and so many insights. I mean, I feel like
Do you still remember the Arabic word?
no, no, don't ask me about that, Hammam. That's a dangerous challenge. I'm gonna mess up.
And he didn't survive it. She.
I didn't survive. It's traumatizing.
Okay, and also for our listeners, thank you so much for staying with us today on this special edition of Sore Ceria English
Yay.
with Hammam and Dwi. Thank you
Yes,
so much,
you're
Ariba.
welcome.
Thank you so much. And we'll be back next Wednesday on Programa at 4 p.m. So don't go anywhere until then. Stay kind and stay curious, stay positive. Thank you so much, and I will be here after this one song. Thank you.
Yay! Woo!